Hey everybody, this is Rob and Peg from
Hi.
Rainy Day People. Welcome to our next video. We're in Columbus, Missouri. I always want to say Missouri.
Columbus, Montana.
Columbus, Montana. In now I'm forgetting the name of the camp. Itchtopi Camp. It's a free camp. It's a city park, but they don't charge. And they do take donations if you want to do that. And it's our second time here. We were here a couple of years ago. Last year,
21.
Last year it flooded though, and but we weren't on the road then. But so the river's much higher. We'll be showing you around the camp. There's about 32 campsites. There is a small airport, I don't know, a mile away. So we might hear some planes taking off.
Circling.
And there's a little more traffic in this camp because it's in the city. It's a small town, about 5,000 people, right off of Interstate 90. So it's easy to get to, and we enjoy it here.
It's very nice, very nice.
So,
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you mention the facilities are closed because of the flooding?
No, but we can do that when we're walking by them, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk around, show you some of the campsites, and talk about the place. First, we want to start with our campsite. I'm gonna flip the. Where did the?
We can always cut that part out.
Oh, that's all right. Where did my little marker go that I can switch the camera?
Is that it?
No. Maybe this will do it. This is a new selfie stick that we're using, so we don't know everything about it yet. So let's see, how can I'm gonna turn it off a second, then we'll be right back. Hi, we're back. We're in our campsite. Kind of show you where we come in. And nice little campsite, kind of on the southern edge of the first section of camp. If you remember, we travel in our minivan. We have a bed in it and a refrigerator, and we just love it, don't we, Peggy?
Yep.
There is another section where you see that road closed ahead sign. If you go down that road, down this way, there is a golf course, a city public golf course down there, and there's more campsites, but they got flooded either last year or this spring sometime because they're not open. So we're gonna start walking around the camp. Peggy, you gotta get close so they can see us.
Well, they can't see us from here.
Right.
They can't see us right now.
Can you tell we're rookies at this?
There's definite newbies.
So we're headed south, and campsite over here.
Yesterday there was when he turns back over there was a schoolie bus that one guy, probably 70-ish or so,
Mitch,
and he had a lot of stuff out on that picnic table because he was redoing or refashioning some of the stuff in his schoolie.
Yeah, it was really cool. Mitch was his name.
Yeah, he had a dog named Zoe, very friendly. There's the river right there.
part of it. That's just a small side sliver. We'll show you the main river when we get up here with a better view. But there's a road, goes circular road, goes around the camp. And you can see where there's some campsites out there from the trailers and cars. Picnic tables, yeah.
Smells really nice right here. There's some morning glories and some other, I'm not sure what kind of flora, but things smell really good.
Yeah, this is just a little side channel.
What's this one? Not sure what kind it is.
I'm not sure.
Never pick flowers unless there's 9 other flowers. You don't want to deplete anything.
Where'd you hear that? That's the first time I've heard that.
Man, I've heard that. I used to be a girls' camp leader, and I think it was just in a nature walk that I heard that, but it's just to keep the proliferation around for those flowers, and so that's why I only took a tiny bit. I could have just got down there and smelled it, but it's so pretty. I just shouldn't have done it anyway.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It's mid-June 2024.
Yeah, there are tons of trees around here. In this area in Montana, it's got its mountains with pine trees mostly, but around here there's some cottonwoods. Not sure what all the trees are, but very nice. There are lots of shade for the campsites. Some are in open sun, but majority of them have some shade.
They offer free firewood here. There isn't nearly as much this year as a couple of years ago, but we found enough for a few fires.
Yeah, there's lots of everything you need, the tinder, kindling, and fuel. So you've got some real tiny stuff, and then the thumb size, and then you got your logs or other kind of planks and stuff there. So yeah, plenty to have some fires.
Somebody built that odd-shaped little overhang building over here. It leans, and it's always been that way. I don't know if they intended for it to be lopsided like that, but it's kind of funny.
And the bathroom right behind it, when we were here in 21, it was fully functioning and really, really nice. And we think that it was probably the flood that disabled it, and they had to stop it. But there's some porta potties on the other side, and they're very well maintained so far, that we think.
Yes.
And this is our spot. We were going to show you the river, but we show you by the bridge.
Yeah. This is a nice, some of the sites have pull-throughs like this one, and some are just back in tight.
Can you zoom that at all?
No.
Like that?
No. We'll get closer. I don't know how to do it yet. But we make it a rule to only travel from campsite to campsite on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. We've broken that a couple times and paid the price. But if you only travel Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the chances go way up of you finding a nice campsite, because everybody's working. They're not out for their weekend, camping trips as a family and stuff.
In this place, since it's in the city, you get you know, picnic goers on the weekend too.
Yeah.
So they're only here for the day, but it takes up a camping site, and so you don't know if they're going to be here the whole time.
We're coming up to the bridge. You can see the highway up ahead, the road.
It's not very loud.
No.
So you get right here close to
It would be for these campsites a little louder, yeah. But this road, I guess, will take you down to Yellowstone or close to it. I'm gonna turn here and just show them a little. But they keep it up pretty good. They don't trim around everything, but then it would just look like a regular city park. Maybe some people would like that, but it's nice to have it a little rustic looking. So we're gonna walk up here to close to this bridge, and you'll get a very good idea of how fast the Yellowstone River is running and how full it is. We're at where that car is going out. That's the entrance to the park. We are literally in the city limits of Columbus, Montana. It's maybe a quarter mile till you start seeing a gas station and other businesses. Down to the right, which would be north. We're headed west right now. So this is a good place for a overnighter, or if I remember right, you can stay up to 9 or 10 days now.
10 days.
There you can see the Yellowstone River.
It's gotten so high, but we were talking to Mitch, and according to Mitch, he said, this is what it looks like usually in June, but when we were here in 21, it was during the wildfires, and it was in the drought, and it was past that first pylon, or whatever it's called, that holds up the bridge. The water didn't even come to this side.
So it's a pretty busy road, tourists and locals. So you can see it starts getting very hilly and across the bridge, headed towards Yellowstone. Hey, Peggy.
Hey.
All right, let's keep walking around. We don't want this video to get too long. Last time we were here, there were people almost every day. You'd find them here walking around, cleaning the bathroom, and they'd stop by and chat just for a minute and say, hand you a piece of paper and say, hey, we take donations, and although it is a donation, not a requirement to pay. So this can cost you nothing to stay here, or you can give them a little money. We left them a little bit of money last time we were here, and we'll probably do that again. But there's, I think we mispronounced it maybe a little, I can't remember. Itchkepi Park. So very nice.
says the sponsors, they've got
different businesses help.
20 sponsors. Or 21, I don't know.
But it's quite obvious they have a small budget because they haven't fixed up the restrooms yet. And it's about a year later after the flooding that occurred here. So I'm sure they have a small budget to run this place.
Well, we'll have to research that a little just because we don't know for sure. With as many sponsors, they may have more than we think.
It's probably a non-profit.
Yeah, because one of them's Kiwanis.
I worked for a non-profit for 28 years. You never have enough money. Never. But any size rig can come in here. We haven't seen any Class A's this time, but there have been some in here. Trailers, minivans, fifth wheels, truck campers. Here's an example of a small campsite. But they keep it pretty clean. We'll be walking past, there's a donation box up here. We'll be walking past the restroom area where the porta potties are now. You might be able to hear the airplane taking off in the background. They only fly 2-3 hours a day. There is a train to the north, to the left of us also, train tracks. You hear a train 3-4 times a day. So it's not the quietest place. If you want solitude and just nature, this is not the place for you, but it's the price is right. And
there's fire rings for your
fires.
fires.
Yeah.
Because when you do dispersed camping, they have a rule that unless it's contained, has like a rock fireplace, fire ring, you can't build a fire there. It's just for safety. But here there's the metal fire rings. One fire ring is made of stones, but it's nice.
Most of them are metal here. And it's very safe here. The police are out here driving around. I bet you every couple hours or so, every 2-3 hours, we see a local city police drive out here and just making sure everything's safe. So, you've seen most of Itchkepti Park. Hope I pronounced that right. Itchkepi. Highly recommend it. It's beautiful. We'll stop here again someday when we're in this neck of the woods. Hey everybody, we're back.
Hi.
Hope you enjoyed the tour of the campground, Itchkepi Park in Columbus, Montana.
That's as close as we can come to the pronunciation, and we're sorry if we butchered it.
But if you're out west up in the northern part of the country. We highly recommend it. It's not the perfect place, but it's nice.
I mean, in the facilities right now, I hope they reopen everything, because it's not a shower house, but the bathrooms have lights and electricity when they were up, and nice sinks, facilities anyway, and it had water. We still has water that you can get. We're not sure if it's potable or not, so we've just kind of been using our own. But you know, they've got the porta potties, and like I said, they're really well maintained, clean, and at least they're there.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to go digging holes, and you know, we're kind of primitive campers when it comes to that, and it might scare people off, but this place has that facility, so you don't have to worry about that if you're kind of squeamish.
So yeah, it's a great place. Highly recommend it. And now, Peggy and I, we're gonna have some fun. Uno time. I'm the reigning daily champ. First day out, we played. Peggy whooped me, but I got her yesterday, so we'll see what happens today. We'll keep you updated on how it's going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually come out champ, but in the overall, we'll see.
That's not how I
We'll
remember
see.
it. That's not how I remember last year.
I don't know. We didn't have a scorecard here.
Okay, we love y'all.
Yep. Nice
And
talking with you.
take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.